Hi, everyone. My name is Thyra Whitford, and I'm an empath. And as an empath, I'm also a healer, and I have my own business. So if you have your own business out there, these are crazy times to be in right in the moment. This COVID-19 has taken everything by storm, and there are many of us that really don't know where that's going to leave us in the future. We're all waiting for this to die down and for everything to become normal again. However, nobody's really sure that normal will ever come back, and maybe that's not a bad thing. Now, meanwhile, what I want to talk to is I want to talk to the business owners who are empathic, who are really feeling these things physically and emotionally. There's a lot of sensations that are floating around out there. There's a lot of people that are feeling many things, whether it be the physical sensations of what happens when people get sick, or the fear of what happens if you're sick, or if you might get sick, and the fear of the unknown. That's a big deal these days. So I want to really address the empaths that are really struggling through not only the sensations of others, but really discerning whether or not some of the things that we're feeling belongs to us. That's a big deal for empaths. We need to figure that out. So I want to give a couple of examples of things that you can do for yourself to understand whether or not what you're feeling is yours, and then what you can do about it if it isn't yours, and how to release it. So one of the sensations that I feel when people start talking to me who are infected, now we're talking over the band waves, over the phone or over the computer, and when they are infected and we're doing a healing or we're doing a talk, I feel all their stuff. I feel the burning lungs. I feel the sinus, the headaches, the hot flashes. I feel all that, almost to the point where if I didn't know better, I might think that maybe I had those symptoms and I should go do something about it. The difference for me as an empath is that those sensations go away when I hang up the phone, when I get away from that person. Those sensations, if I'm paying attention and I really draw a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and I don't cough, there's no tickle, and the headache goes away, and I'm not sick. It's not me. I'm just picking up on somebody else. So that's what I'll do. I'll draw, and really I'll exhale all my breath all the way to the end, and then inhale everything in. And if I'm not coughing at the back end of that, I'm probably okay. And even if you are coughing, if you do that and you're coughing, it may not mean that you have the COVID-19. This is still cold and flu season. You might have just a normal cold and flu. All right, the next thing that I have discovered with folks as well as myself, there's a lot of fear out there. There's a lot of fear of the unknown. People don't know if they're going to be able to go back to their old jobs, or whether, if you're a business owner, whether or not you're going to be able to keep those finances going until something else comes to keep that job afloat, to keep going. So there's a lot of angst and anxiety and even depression out there. And so if you find that you're having some emotions or some moods without really understanding completely where they're coming from, of course we're going to have some of our own as well, but usually, like for a lot of empaths, we're not really we're more solid in our emotions. So if you're finding that you're not very solid, that you're kind of flying off the handle at things, then it might be time to, it's a little exercise, this is a little energy work. So if you're not used to energy work, this might look a little bit odd, but I find for me that this works very well almost every time, which is to really, in the top of the head, this is called the crown chakra, just really open that crown chakra, really allow energy from the divine, from the universe, from God, to come in and fill you up. And it'll feel sort of like water, and you just really let that just fill you up until it is overflowing out the top of your head. Then you keep the flow coming in and the flow going out. And that flow is going to pick up whatever wisdoms, whatever healings, whatever information that you have collected as an empath for those that you're meant to serve. And it is going to go off to the people that you're meant to send it to. And you send it with love. You know, it's always sent with love, and you feel love as you do this. It's a loving process to kind of help yourself to get you through it, but also to help you feel like you're doing something for others. Okay, folks, that's what I've got for the moment. These are crazy times. I hope you found some benefit in this, and check out below if you want to know whether or not you're empathic and you don't know yet. Just give a call below and we'll have a quick conversation. I can usually tell right over the phone, so feel free. And it is free. That call is free. Okay, thanks everyone.